The North Atlantic right whale on the only known calving grounds for this species. We're trying to learn more about them, their population, their health assessment, and of course, threats that these animals potentially could have on any single day. So North Atlantic right whales, they're highly endangered species. There's less than 400 individuals in the population, and so researchers all up and down the entire East Coast are trying to save this whale from extinction. There's about 100 breeding females in the population, and if trends continue with entanglements in fishing gear and vessel strikes, that this population could actually go extinct in our lifetime. So we know that these whales become adults between the ages of 5 to 7 years old, but we're seeing these days that these animals are not giving birth until 9, 10, 11 years old. So we fly in small aircrafts. There's 3 of us in the plane on any given day, 2 people looking out the window and 1 person recording data throughout the entire day. And we're flying at 1,000 feet and 100 knots over the ocean looking for these whales. So we're looking for signs of disturbance or dark water or splashing, something that catches our eye that just looks a little bit different than the rest of the ocean. These whales are coming down to give birth to their live young, nurse their young, and so we're trying to just make sure we know where they are. The biggest things about right whales is that we can actually individually identify them, and we use what's known as a callosity pattern, and it's really just rough patches of skin on their heads. And so we can individually identify them just like we do with human fingerprints. One of the biggest things about right whales, they're so hard to see. They don't have a dorsal fin. They're very dark in color. They spend a lot of time just at the surface or below the surface, and so they can be very challenging to see. And one of the threats is, again, vessel strikes. All shapes and sizes. We'll take photographs of these whales, so we're getting a general health assessment on these individuals. What do they look like? What did they look like the last time they were sighted? We'll also be able to know, is this whale, does it have a calf? When was the last time this whale had a calf? What's so fascinating is, having watched these whales for over a decade, is that you see these, influxes and defluxes that sometimes you see that hope, these animals, there's more calves, there's more whales, and then the following season, it can go the other way in just an instant. The unfortunate side of these whales' lives are from human threats. Again, there's not that many of these whales in the world, and so whatever we can do to try to help these and save these whales, it just brings you back to, we're doing something and all that we can do to help protect these whales while they're down here on their calving grounds.
And if you'd like to learn more about the North Atlantic right whale and how you might be able to help, you can check out the Clearwater Marine Aquarium at their website, cmaquarium.org.